Yo, what's going on? Are you crypto nuts? What is going on? Let's get right into it. I've been so busy these last week or so, but I try to put out the content when I can. Thanks everybody who came out to the live stream last night. I went live for about 45 minutes, I think, or something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow morning. Yeah, I haven't been able to go live like I used to, but I'm gonna try to fit that back into my schedule even though I've been busy with the my full-time gig and everything. But anyways, let's get right on to it. But let's see what's going on with the crypto market. Let's see what's going on, man. um let's see here. Bitcoin, Bitcoin and ETH, is going down, not that much, but I'll say the market had a healthy pullback over the last week and a half, and now Bitcoin went all the way up to what 124 at one point. Now it's like what it's down $10,000 from its all-time high of 124. So things are still looking good. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is at 114. The market is not going to just keep going up and up. There's going to be some retracements and pullbacks. That's just how the market works. And Ethereum went up to what 4,800 up the yeah I think 4,800. That's the new all-time high. Now we're back down to 4,200. All right, let's see what's going on with Solana 179. We got XRP is sitting at exactly $3 right now, trading flat. Okay, we got the fear and greed just went down to 53. I guess that's not a good sign. We wanted to head back up, but of course, when the crypto market goes down, the fear and greed goes down as well. That's just how it goes. All right, then we got the CMC 100 altcoin index 44,100, CMC 100 239. All right, and we got the total value of the whole cryptocurrency market as of right now is at 3.8 trillion as of right now. We went over 4 trillion about a week and a half ago. Then the market, it pulled back. Like I said, it was a healthy pullback, but now I'm looking at a lot of altcoins. A lot of there's a new buying opportunity, but most of the market is trading flat. Um, if you notice, most altcoins are down like maybe 5% at the most. Most altcoins, we didn't really see a flash crash, even though ETH and Bitcoin, kind of been in a downtrend over the last week and a half. But altcoins are not doing too bad. I've seen altcoins dip and then they kind of slowly climb back up, but they're not. The market is not really flash crashing, ironically. So that'll tell you we're definitely in the bull cycle. Anyways, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. It really helps the channel. You guys hit the like button. Also, I got extra content over there on Patreon. The link will be at the bottom left for the Patreon. Hey, it's only 15 bucks. We got our 24/7 chat group over there. I got more low cap utility gems and meme coins that I've been covering over the last 8 months. So definitely take advantage of the Patreon to get that you know, extra content and extra information, man, only for 50 bucks. And you can DM me if you need help with your portfolio, you're new to crypto, and you just need, some better guidance. We're definitely there to help you. Obviously, we're not financial advisors, but we're definitely there to assist with a like-minded community. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna talk more about the Patreon at the end of this video. So we got XRP network at 2.2 for the day. It's still up 21% for the month, 678% for the year. It went all the way up to what 2080 several weeks back. Now it's back down to 2061. Definitely look like a new buying opportunity for XPR network. Like I said, this is one of those projects that a lot of people is going to overlook, and they simply just don't know about it. There are, like I said, dozens and dozens of times in previous videos are already ISO compliant, FedNow compliant. They got partnerships with credit unions. These guys are doing cross-border payments. They're already ISO compliant along with Metal blockchain. So yeah, man, this is definitely going to catch the community by storm. With the Metal blockchain and XPR network. But yeah, these two definitely they're definitely a beast. You think of Metal blockchain, their tokenomics is actually 666, but that really represents 333, or the neurons, protons, and the electrons for with XPR, that symbol, you know. and that's kind of like a god symbol, with the with XPR network. But anyways, these guys are, like I said, they're already chosen by the government, man. Metal Blockchain and XPR. Yeah, I even heard that Metal Blockchain is going to be kind of like a stable coin or something like that. But either way it goes, long story short, Metal Blockchain is going to be big. I'm already calling for like $10 a coin by the height of this run. Definitely has potential. Like I said, even at its current tokenomics, even at $10 a coin, it's still that's still to be under. That'll be about let me see here, $10 a coin. That will be about a still less than a 10 billion market cap at $10 a coin. But anyways, this is definitely going to go a lot higher along with XPR. Um, what else I want to say, yo? Let's trying to see. Let's check out their X right quick for Metal. I very rarely go to their X. Let me see here. All right, Metal Blockchain. See what they're talking about on their X. I always go to XPR's X, but I very rarely go to the Metal Blockchain's X. Let's see what they're talking about here. See what kind of new updates they got on their Twitter X for Metal. There we go. Um, see here. So, see what their last post is. This post is from July 17th. It's kind of older, but it says, with the passage of the Genius Act, crypto now has to make a choice. Will we use blockchain technology to censor and monitor and control, or will we use it to liberate and empower people? All right, Meadow chooses the latter. The House of Representatives sent a clear message that will not allow a CBDC to proliferate in the United States, and thus it falls on banks, credit unions, and financial institutions to issue their own stablecoins or partner with existing platforms. This move was anticipated in our design years in advance, as we have created the only compliance first, user friendly architecture in the Metal blockchain that will not only allow institutions to issue their own stablecoins into a basket that can interact, but to launch their own private and public blockchain and a connected network as Metal subnets. All right. Furthermore, we recognize that institutions need a blockchain that is performant and one that can handle digital identity safely and responsible while preserving your privacy. Metal blockchain may just be ambitious as the event of Bitcoin in 2009. Okay, but because it's not just a technology, but a vision for our future that puts people back in control of their finances. Exactly, that's exactly what we want: freedom. We want to, like I said, we want to be pretty much be our own bank, pretty much with crypto and blockchain. All right, they're giving us the ability to create wealth and prosperity where such opportunities did not previously exist. So definitely, this is the future. Um, this is definitely, freedom. We're going to see how this, plays out. But anyways, let's see. He says August 15th. Trying to see what the latest update is on X. It says financial institutions lose member deposits to third-party crypto exchanges every day. Alrighty. Introducing MetalPay for institutions. Offer your members crypto directly inside your existing infrastructure. But everything is coming along, man. Everything is definitely coming along with XPR and the Metal blockchain. The future uh, definitely looks bright. Everything that's going on. Okay, Metal blockchain just hit 101 validators worldwide, strengthening our decentralization and security every day. All right, so that's good. They got over 101 validators. All right, that's looking. This says total stake 116,000. All right, 602, 611. Okay, the future is definitely here. Metal blockchain, build the blockchain future. All right. But anyways, man, this whole ecosystem is the truth. I downloaded that Metal Pay app, Metallicus. But yeah, man, I don't want to be too long here. But yeah, man, metal's holding up pretty good, man. It's only down six. It's only down 6.9% for the week, man. Up 59% for the month. So yeah, man, let's go metal blockchain and XPR, man. These are when it comes to ISO compliant projects, man. Only a fool will miss these two right here. The fact that they're low cap utilities and they're chosen by the government and everything. Like I said, if you're in the whatever the ISO projects, man, you definitely don't want to overlook these. Definitely. But like I said, this is not financial advice. But I consider these already like one of the top ISOs already. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, post notifications. Don't forget the link will be at the bottom left for Patreon. Um, Come on over, and we're there 24/7. And so yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning into the channel. Uh, Thanks everybody else who also came in. Also thanks to my recently new subscribers. This is how we do it here. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow morning if I can. I'm trying to get back on my regular schedule, but I know it's kind of hard. But I need to, I'll say I need to at least squeeze at least one live stream in at least once a day. Sometimes I went like two times a day with the live streams, but try to at least do one a day. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and the link will be at the bottom left if you'd like to join the private community over at Patreon. Only 15 bucks. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.